Hello everybody, PandaBrady here, and now that this is finally working again, that was a bit of an ordeal getting it to work, but anyways, um, I wanted to talk about a thing, and again, I apologize for not uploading things one video every week. I know I said I'd start doing that. I messed up last week, and I think the week before, but anyways, yeah, so today's topic of discussion is voice acting. Now, ever since I was young, like really young, like probably 5 years old, when I figured out that, hey, that character has the same voice as that character. And then finding out, oh, cartoon characters have voice actors because you're a little kid and you don't really realize that right away. But, yeah, ever since I found that out, which was around the time that Toonami was still showing Ronin Warriors and Sailor Moon, stuff like that, it became a dream of mine to be able to be the voice behind the character, so to speak. But the problem is that I've found trying to get into this profession, other than, upkeep with your throat, apparently, is that most people will ask you for a voice demo reel. And I have the biggest time, or the hardest time, figuring out what to put in it. Because I've been I've been on stage before, actual acting, voice, singing, playing an instrument, actually being in a musical, dancing, stuff like that, getting out there, and I always find that I get typecasted as the stuck-up, pompous, oh, top hat, monocle, top hat. Oh, this is very bad news for us. Oh, kind of character. But but with voice acting, you don't get typecasted as much. Here in about a week and a half, I'll be able to see some of my voice actor friends at a convention, but they'll tell you that even though you're just your voice, you will still get typecasted based on your voice. But that's the thing, I can be somebody more than just kind of character that, oh, preposterous, this is most unorthodox, blah 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 blah. That, oh, oh, you're a rascal. You're the outcast. Oh, we don't like you. Oh, I'm sorry. At the end of the play, musical, whatever, we should have liked you anyway. But yeah, I do voices for like role plays and stuff, and I do voices for like role plays and stuff like D&D and stuff like that I do at my anime club for people, and they like it. They like my voices. However, I know that doing a gimmick voice is not a good thing. Being all like, let's see. If I were to like go in there in my voice demo reel being like, oh god, you're even starting to look like Kami. Oh, jeez. Are you sure you don't want me to even you up? You want to see something really cool? The imperfect cell voice that I have, that I can do, it's more based off of the Takahata 101 version, because it's, just a little bit easier to do than the original. And then I can be like, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. and be like, my beautiful sister. But yeah, that's basically what I'm talking about. And like, I can do gimmick voices, but you're not supposed to lead with those into a voice demo. You don't go into a voice demo, from what I've been told, being like, here's my impression of Elmo. Oh, Elmo, meh, 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 meh. Kiss the baby, kiss, kiss, meh, 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 meh. You don't go in with those kind of voices. You go in with characters you make up, but that's the thing. I'm not sure what to pick of my best stuff, and I've even thought of doing like just a gag reel here on my channel where I'll be like, kind of like Justin Roiland did with, hi, I'm Ants in My Eyes Johnson. Here at Ants in My Eyes Johnson Emporium, we have so many TVs, microwaves, refrigerators. I can't really tell, my eyes are covered in ants. Something like that kind of character. Or like, hi, are you recently deceased? Do you need life insurance? Or, in this case, death insurance? Come on down to Dave's Death Insurance Emporium or whatever. To Dave's Death Insurance Company. That's the word I was looking for. Jeez, terrible. Where we can offer you ghosts free death insurance. We will ensure that you are dead. We do things like digging you up, burning your body, blowing it to smithereens, taking your urn and sending it out to sea, or even just burying your body without a casket. Stuff like that. I don't even know why I'm talking about this kind of stuff, but yeah, and I'd like to get into voice acting, but I don't know what to put into a demo reel. If any of you out there have any suggestions, please let me know. I also have this weird habit of when I'm in front of a microphone or at work when I'm in front of a customer, my voice is completely different than my normal voice. I just kind of get higher and I'm like, hello, how are you today? Oh, that's good. Do you have this thing? Oh, great. Glad to hear it. Okay, so your total's going to be $545. Yes, sir. I realize that the sign says $199, but that's because if you bring it back the next day, you get money back put onto your account for that amount. So it's like you're buying it for $199 today. Yes, sir, I understand, but it's store policy. Okay, sorry. Have a great day. And it's just like, I have to put up with that all day. Hey, it's not scanning, it's free. No, it's not. Of course, I'm not rude like some employees. Well, I'm not. Truthfully, I haven't seen anybody say this, but I've seen some like Facebook posts and stuff, and I'm like, when I see a person say, "Oh, it's not scanning, it's free," I'm like, well, we still have to scan it to put it in for the inventory. And oh no, here it is. It's $5.99 or whatever it may be. Or I get those customers. Hey, it says it's 45% off. Is this the regular price? No, that's the 45% off. So it's 45% more off than this. No, that it gets very annoying at work, but you just kind of have to smile and act like nothing's wrong. And I've gone on a completely different tangent here, haven't I? But yeah, voice acting, again, back on topic, is what I want to do. I've wanted to since I've figured it out when I was watching like Sailor Moon, Pokemon, Digimon, stuff like that, and I was like, I would love to be that voice. As a kid, I'm like, oh, that sounds like the best job ever. All I have to do is talk, and I talk all the time. That's the best job ever. I get paid to do what I'm doing right now. And as I grew up, I developed Asperger's. I have the mind of a child, but the intelligence of a genius, as they put it. And I am terribly unsocial. Unsociable? Unsociable? Whatever it may be. But I'm 22, and I'm the kind of guy that would be like, hey, it's Saturday, or if somebody was like, hey, it's Saturday night, you want to go party? And I'll be like, nah, I think I'll just, sit in, watch some YouTube videos, maybe get some recording done. Of course, nowadays it's, hey, it's Saturday night, you want to go hang out? No, sorry, I have to work tonight. Really? Well, how about when you get off? No, sorry, when I get off, it's like midnight almost. Oh, well, that's okay, maybe next week. Nope, scheduled for next week. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear it. Yeah, I know, it sucks, but, it's a job. What are you gonna do? And, yeah, it's just, how many minutes? Okay, 11 minutes. I thought that said 15 minutes for a second there. But, yeah, and I will admit I have had 2 occasions where I could have had a voice acting job, but I didn't take it. And it was through emails with one with Funimation, one with Viz Media. And with Funimation, it was during my senior year in high school. I emailed them, talked to them about audition dates, found out I couldn't go to Dead Man Wonderland auditions, so I was like, dang it, well, I'll just send this voice sample, see how that goes. And it was just me rambling like I am right now, and of course my voice was a little bit higher, and I was like, oh, I'm so nervous, I'm just so nervous right now, I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss of words. It'd be so cool. But I sent it in, and I got a reply from Funimation. I have no idea if the voice director got a hold of it. Joel McDonald, if you're listening, hi. But I get this reply from them saying, hey, you're in callbacks, and the date just so happened to be the day of my senior finals. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do my finals instead. And everybody I have told this story to, because I had gone to A-Kon when I was 16, and I'd talked to big names in voice acting at the time, and they were like, oh yeah, definitely you want to get through college first, because working through college and voice acting is just not a good idea. And I was like, well, okay, that sounds like a great idea. I'll finish my schooling, and then I'll go for the voice job. But, yeah, now everybody that I tell this story to, they're like, well, why didn't you take it? And I'm like, I wanted to finish my finals. What do you mean, why didn't I take it? And so, yeah, that was my first missed opportunity. Second one, Viz Media. I sent an email with a voice, with me rambling again, voice sample, talking to them, where I was just like, hi, my name's Brady Allen, blah, 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 and I'd really like a job, working as a voice actor. But I take it I was kind of, like, deadpan about it, because I receive an email again from Viz Media, though again do not have confirmation that it actually was Viz Media. I sent the email to the email given on their website. Same with Funimation. Actually, Funimation's, I was given the email when I called them. But anyways, so I sent Viz Media this thing, and they're like, because at the time, all I had was my little desktop mic. You may have heard it in some of my earlier videos, like during Yonderella or Child of Light. And I sent in me saying, hi, how are you, basically. And they're like, hey, your microphone quality sucks. I'm paraphrasing, of course. either get a new one and try again immediately, or move down here for the next 3 months, and we're going to let you be Saitama. And I was like, I don't have the money. I need money. So, yeah, told them I couldn't make it, and they said they'd have to move on to the next person. And I was so upset. And now, just 2 days ago, I find out through Kyle Abear's Facebook that Toonami has gotten the English dub of One Punch Man, and it's going to be airing July 16th at midnight. And I heard the voice, and I hate to admit it, because I've done this before when I auditioned for actual plays and musicals, though I feel like those were the director playing favorites because I know the director, and even though she says I don't pick favorites, she pretty much picked favorites. And great, that's going to be in my video, isn't it? Okay, that was just an alarm. Anyways, I heard the voice for Saitama, and I was like, I could have done better. But I feel like everybody has that moment at least once in their life when they audition for something, and then somebody else gets it, and you're like, no, I could have done that part better. Why'd you say it that way? I would have said it this way. But I feel like that's also another part of Asperger's, is you do it my way or no way at all, kinda. Which, with Asperger's, my way is usually, the right way that not the right way, the way you were taught to be right the first time. Or, like, the way that does not break any rules. I would make a terrible politician. I would make a terrible lawyer, because I cannot lie. And if I try, I have super bad giveaways. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so that's really all I wanted to talk about. I mean, I'm basically turning this channel into a podcast. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions for voice demos and stuff, please let me know. I will get something up. I will do something. Excuse me, I did not mean to burp into the microphone. I hope that didn't pick it up, but it's a really good microphone, so it's probably even picking up that train that is like half a mile away. Anyways, I'm gonna let you all go, but like and favorite if you enjoyed. Share with your friends on social media networks. Follow me on Twitter, Panda_Brady.